What is up, fam, and welcome back to Hatchet Reviews, and today we're going to be doing another review. But first, before we get into the review, I wanted to show something on camera here for Wicked Juggalo. We were talking about charms a couple days ago on one of his live streams. I'm wearing this one right now. It's good. I don't even remember where I got this thing from, but then we were talking about the official Hatchet Man charm from Hatchet Gear that is no longer available. I don't think it's been available for quite some time. I have the smaller version of the two, but there it is. And then this is what I was telling him about in that live stream. If you look, you can see. There we go. And then the only other charm that I have is the Strange Music charm. This came with, I think it was it all 6s and 7s? I think this came with. I do believe. I don't remember. It was either all 6s and 7s or KOD, but I'm pretty sure it was all 6s and 7s. Anyway, to the review. It's been a while in the making, so today we will be reviewing the second half of the mighty 6th Joker's card. This is Hell's Pit. Now, before we get into that itself, I am going to show. I actually put the CD in here this time. Unlike when I did the Shangri-La review, I left the CD out. I put the CD in here this time because I do have both DVDs for this as well. Here's one of them. This is the Bowling Balls movie. Bowling Balls mini movie DVD. Alright, so there's your front of the box. That wicked shit. Who can survive Hell's Pit? We're gonna go. This is gonna be a kind of pretty in-depth review here. So, the darkest rap album from the Insane Clown Posse ever, right down there at the bottom. And then I always thought this was awesome with the parental advisory instead of how it normally is, just says parental advisory. This one says extreme parental advisory, and then has a rating over there for restriction. Restricted plus explicit lyrics and violence. Chills, thrills, blood spills, X stabs, and body slabs. X's stabs and body slabs. So there's the front. Here's the back, which has a whole bunch of other shit on there that I'm not going to read all of this, but because a lot of this is just information produced by and shit like that. So R plus extreme warden parental guidance strongly suggested extremely explicit material. And then it actually does it kind of like a movie down here. It tells you how long the album is and everything. Approximate time is 65 minutes plus additional DVD. Printed in the USA. InsaneClownPosse.com. Cast into the bowels of the underworld, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope must strive to survive the terrible torments, the unbelievable horrors, and the devastating dementia that lie for them in Hell's Pit. So let's just get this right on out. Alright, and now there's the official cover for you of the actual CD case. Here's the back. You open it up. There's your CD. Looking all fucking fiery awesome. I'm going to take these books out of here for just a moment. Turn it. If I can get it. There we go. And then there's the Bootlegged in Denver Wicked Wonka Tour. And I do believe this features the Real Underground Baby. Is that the one? I do believe. Yeah, Real Underground Baby. Yep. So there's the DVD, and then there's a picture of Jay and Shags without the face paint, which I do believe was the first and only time that they did the no face paint was for Hell's Pit, because it was supposed to be the end. But, yeah, so set that down for a minute. And this thing comes with 2 books, one of them being the 6 Joker cards book, and the other one being the Hell's Pit book. So let's break into this first. Nothing really too special to it. I'm just until the end anyways. So what you get for your first couple pages here is just each album the track listing of the album, the year the album came out, and then a couple of pictures from that era. The Ringmaster. The Riddle Box. The Great Malenko. The Amazing Jackal Brothers. And then, of course, in the back, too, you see, like, they also did, like, the Bizarre Bazaar there. This one, they had the back from the Hocus Pocus single, and Mutilation Mix, I believe, is back there, too, I think. No, it's just the Hocus Pocus thing. But then Riddle Box has Tunnel of Love as its background, so, yeah. Or maybe Riddle Box has the... Yeah, Riddle Box has the Mutilation Mix thing. Yep, okay. Alright, so Amazing Jackal Brothers, and then we have the Wraith Shangri-La with the Wizard of the Hood background there, which I thought was kind of cool. And then you have Hell's Pit. And then this album completes our Dark Carnival story. Now for the rest of your lives, we invite you to sit back and take it all in, man. No. We hope each Joker's card will live on forever to finally complete what we started 13 years ago. Was amazing, yet we don't want it to end, but it must. Yeah, we all know how that went. The story is now completed exactly how it was meant to be. We listened with the spirits and brought forth all 6 Joker cards. We believed in each one as they arrived and tried to spread its message as far and wide as possible. We delivered, and as life went on, each card's era provided us with incredible memories and stories that will last forever. The fact is, each Joker's card is somebody's favorite somewhere, and that's enough to give them life. They will be there for all of you to call upon for the rest of eternity, from Carnival of Carnage to Hell's Pit. May all 6 Joker cards rest comfortably in time. Thank you all for listening. ICP. So, there's that. The little 6 Joker card book that came with this, and now for the official Hell's Pit book. We have lyrics, again, which I think I mentioned this in my Shangri-La review. I do believe Shangri-La, Hell's Pit, and The Tempest were the only 3 albums that they put the lyrics in. I don't think there's any like actual pictures of them in here. No. It's just the lyrics and then some background images. So nothing really too spectacular. I mean, there's some nifty little graphics in here, but there's like nothing of them, I don't believe. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Now, I will have to admit to something as soon as I'm done flipping through this thing. There you go. When this album first came out, I absolutely hated this album. Like, with a burning passion of 1,000 suns. I couldn't stand this album. I wanted to throw it in the garbage. No. Anyway, now to be serious. When this album first came out, I did like it, but I wasn't a big fan of it at the time. It wasn't as bad as I was trying to make it out to be, trust me. But now, after so many years have passed, this thing came out, what, 2004, was it? 2003, 2004? Trying to find a year on here. 2004. So it's been over 10 years. Oh my god. Where's the time gone? So, listening to this album now, I think I have a lot more respect for it now than I did back then. It's still not my favorite Joker's card by any means. It's definitely their darkest fucking album ever. And that's probably putting it lightly. But I definitely have a lot more respect for the album now than I did back then. So, although still not my favorite, I have a much higher regard for it now than I did when it first came out back in 2004. Favorite tracks over here, although it's just an intro, I actually do really love the intro to this album. Walk Into the Darkness, Suicide Hotline, Night of the 44, Bowling Balls, 24, Burning Up, In My Room, Real Underground Baby, and Truly Alone is Every Day I Die was alright, Angels Fallen was alright, It's been a while since I've listened to this album in full, so I'm trying to like remember how the songs sound in my head. But yeah, my most favorites would be Walk Into the Darkness, Suicide Hotline, Burning Up, 24, and Bowling Balls and Real Underground Baby would be my absolute. And then if you had to ask me what my most favorite track is, it would be Burning Up. Actually, it'd be between Burning Up and Walk Into the Darkness, but most likely Burning Up. I love that track. So 10 minutes we are at now for this. And I don't know if there's anything else I really want to touch base on, but I do believe out of the original 6, I do believe there's only one more left to cover of the original 6. So, which means the next album will be, I'm just going to say it because everybody should already know what it is by now. At least I'm pretty sure I have not covered that one yet. Let me make sure first before I fucking end up putting my foot in my mouth for this. But I'm pretty sure there is one left. I've done both of the Wraith albums, Shangri-La and House Pit. I did The Amazing Jacob Brothers. I also did a comparison on The Amazing Jacob Brothers. I've done Carnival of Carnage. I've done the Grant Malenko. I've done the Ringmaster. Obviously, there's one I didn't name because I'm pretty sure I haven't done it yet. I'm checking right now just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure I have not done it. I need to put these in some kind of an order on here so that they'd be easier to find. So let's start from the very bottom. Alright, so there's The Amazing Jacob Brothers. So that's 5. There's the Great Malenko, which is 4th. Carnival of Carnage, so there's your 1st. The Ringmaster, there's your 2nd. And then obviously the Wraith Shangri-La, and I am now currently recording the Wraith House Pit. So, yep, there's only one left, ladies and gentlemen. So, which means, of course, our next ICP review, the next one, I'm not going to delay it any further, just so I can get the original 6 out of the way. The next ICP review will, of course, be the mighty 3rd Joker's card, the Riddle Box. And I will be doing a review for the original Riddle Box, the one that first came out in 1995. And then I will also do a review. I don't know if I'll combine them into one review or if I'll do them separately, but I'll do both the original 95 release and the 20th anniversary special Riddle Box edition that came out just a couple years ago to celebrate the 20 years of the Riddle Box. So be on the lookout for both of those. If I do end up making it 2 separate videos, I don't know. If any of you want to comment down below and let me know, tell me if I should do it in just one big giant video or if I should separate them. And there's a lot of material to go over, especially with that new 20th anniversary one. There's a lot of things to go over. And really quick, one thing I do want to point out here is with, we're getting close to the 20th anniversary of the Wraith Shangri-La, which came out in what, I think 2002, was it? 2002? So 2022 would mark 20 years. Excuse me. And we're a little less than 5 years away from there. So we're getting close. So I'm wondering if they're going to do something with that too, or if they're just going to let it be. Because they did Riddle Box, so who knows? Maybe they'll wait until 2019 to do The Amazing Jacob Brothers. And then they'll do the Wraith, one of the Wraiths, or maybe both of the Wraiths, who knows. But anyway, 14 minutes I think is long enough for a review. So that was ICP, Insane Clown Posse, the Mighty 6, the second half of the Mighty 6. That was Hell's Pit. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, peace, fam.